the house these days to hang out with my friends. Very lucky to get to do this for a living. It's a completely other blessing to get to do this for a living with my buddies. I'd like to take this moment to introduce them. Making up the backing band. There are many unlike them, but this one's mine. There's a couple new ones since last time we've been here at Stagecoach. And I'll start with them. Ladies and gentlemen, over here to my extreme right, on the acoustic guitar and the electric guitar, making his debut appearance on stage this leg of this year with the mandolin, the poet of Athens, little place outside of Lexington with an accent as inside as Inez, Mr. C.J. Kane. And over here beside him, keeper of the keys, the Sultan of Salyersville, the mayor of Stringtown, the diplomat of McGoffin, the rogue of Royalton. Royalton's never sounded so fancy. You may have ran into him sailing the high seas and playing piano on a cruise ship, or you could have fell in love with him while he was walking the streets of New York City, stealing hearts and breaking boyfriends, or you could have just laid eyes on him for the first time this evening. But however, whenever, wherever, ladies and gentlemen, over here to my right, from McGoffin County, Kentucky, Mr. Chase Lewis. And over here beside him, on the electric bass, born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where they called him the Man of Steel. He spent his childhood in Milton, West Virginia, where they called him the Milton Minstrel. He spent a little time in Miami, Florida, where they called him the Miami Kid, now residing in Ashland, Kentucky, where they know him as the Blue Moon Boy, making a name for himself wherever he goes. He still hasn't left Stagecoach. By the end of his time here, you might know him as Trouble. But for right now, in this very moment, you can know him as Mr. Craig Burletic. And back here behind me, on the drums with the funky beats and the Colgate smile, keeper of the rhythm, steady as a clock, doing a little thing called the hillbilly rock. He smells so good it'll kill you, so we call him John Wayne Macy's, the master of ceremonies. The gem of the Jewel City, originally from Huntington, West Virginia, now residing in Ashland, Kentucky, Mr. Hot Rodney Elkins. And over here to my left, on the pedal steel and the electric guitar, born on the right side of the river, raised on the other side of the river. He likes puppy dogs, craft brews, cheap brews, free brews, your brews, any kind of brews, especially if they are free brews. He likes home brewing and beekeeping, and he's pretty partial to his young'uns. He loves the woman that birthed both of his young'uns. He likes long walks on the beach, but he cannot stand the long walks to get there all the way from Huntington, West Virginia, Mr. James Bloodbath McGrath Barker. And last but certainly not the least of these up here, over here to my extreme left, on the electric guitar, on the mandolin, on the fiddle, on the electric baritone, on the other electric guitar, on the banjo, on anything that you would need them on at any particular point in time, sometimes two of them at the same time. You're probably not going to see it tonight, but you might. Jack of all trades, master of most, from Red Bush, Kentucky, Professor Jesse Wells.